franktalks.com.
You're listening to Passion with Dr. Laurie Betito, the podcast. Hear the show live weeknights 10 to 11 on CJAD 800.
Last couple of minutes here on Dating Dilemmas. Frank Kermit joins me, and people are sending in questions fast and furious on Facebook. What do we have, Frank?
Okay, we have a question coming in from Chateauguay. Just started dating a widower. His wife passed away about 4 years ago. We are taking it slow, but I can tell he's reserved. I don't know how to tell him. I'm just as scared as he is because real relationships have me waiting at the door with my sneakers on. I'm a commitment phobe. Okay. First and foremost,
you want to find out why, no? That you're a commitment phobe?
Well, but before we find out why she's a commitment phobe, let's address her question, and that is, what does she have to tell the guy? Look, if he's already reserved, maybe he just needs some reassurance from you and to say, look, I'm not expecting anything serious. I know you might be still mourning your wife. I'm not looking for anything serious right now.
Or the other way around, Frank. Maybe he is looking for something, and maybe he notices in her that she has her running shoes on. And so he's maybe taking it slow because he's nervous about her leaving.
That's a possibility. But look, if he's looking to get that serious after being a widower for 4 years, and I'm just going to assume that he's an older gentleman who probably was married for quite some time. Getting serious, we don't even know if this is his first serious relationship after being widowed. It's not a good idea for him to rush into anything. But
he has been widowed 4 years. So I got to tell you, statistically, men get back into the saddle real quick. They want a relationship. They want a partnership. Especially those that have been in good marriages, actually. At that point, but if she's not ready for any reason, regardless of why she has a phobia of commitment, then she just needs to let him know. She has to set the boundary. Exactly. This is why I'm saying, just let him know you're not looking for anything super serious right now. You're enjoying his company. If he does want something serious, then he needs to find someone else. Or you say, listen, I have a habit of running, I'm addressing this or whatever. Like, I think just the openness about it, rather than address the elephant in the room rather than kind of let it sit there, And if he can't handle the honesty, well, it wasn't going to work out anyway. So just be honest with him. Exactly. Just that he's also acting reserved. Now, if he's acting reserved because she's acting reserved, they need to talk about this. Right. Because if he wants more than what she's capable of offering, then she needs to be able to express that, and he's got to be able to express what he wants too. Right. Just have the conversation. What's the worst thing that can happen? It turns out it's not going to work. Right. Well, if you were already planning to run from real relationships and he wants a real relationship, you need to know that. Right. Just have the conversation. And I think it's important that we understand what's the worst thing that can happen. Do we have time to lose anymore? We don't. Right. Exactly. Life's too short for guessing games, if you ask me. Just put yourself out there. Take the chance. If you don't want something serious, don't enter it. But let people know that's the issue for you, that you're not looking for something serious. Frank, thanks so much. Happy New Year. You too. We'll catch up in 2016. Frank can be reached at franktalks.com. Thanks to all of you for sending in your questions. Thanks to James Foster in Master Control. Coming up next, CJAD News, followed by Joey Elias and The Comedy Show. I won't be back here until Monday. So I want to wish all our listeners a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you. And I will catch up with you before the new year. So it's not my last show yet before the new year. Wishing you a wonderful rest of the night. And please remember, life is short. So do take the time to smell the flowers and indulge your passions.
Listen to Passion with Dr. Laurie Betito, live weeknights 10 to 11 on CJAD and CJAD.com.
Frank Talks is sponsored in part by the Adult Male Virgin Seminars and Telephone Consultations. If you are an adult and want to get a handle on this once and for all, you need this seminar. Being an adult male virgin can be most stigmatizing in today's society. You feel like a failure in the eyes of the mass culture around you, alienated from your male friends who all talk about their sexual conquests, and you must hide this shameful secret lest they use it against you. And the very personal pain, anguish, and despair that cannot be described by words that haunts you every moment of your life. Enough is enough. It is time for male virgins to take charge of their sex lives. Frank gives you the rules of winning in this seminar, the Adult Male Virgin Seminars and Telephone Consultations. Make your first time the best time of her life. Only available at franktalks.com. Frank helps adult boys turn into men.
If you need help with your relationships, my buddy Frank, he's got some tips. Just go to franktalks.com. His advice is better than your mom's. He knows what you're going through, 'cause Frank has been there too. So log on to franktalks.com, franktalks.com.